Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. President Trump in Saudi Arabia announces plans to end economic sanctions on Syria and work to normalize relations.
It gives them a chance for greatness. The sanctions were really crippling, very powerful.
He met with the new interim president of Syria. Shah al-Assad was overthrown by rebel forces in December. President Trump moves on to Qatar today. Milwaukee County, Wisconsin Circuit Court Judge Hannah Dugan, accused of trying to help a man evade arrest by immigration enforcement agents, is indicted by a federal grand jury.
The two-page indictment accuses Dugan of obstructing a U.S. agency and concealing an individual to prevent an arrest. The two charges carry a maximum penalty of 6 years in prison. Dugan's attorneys say she maintains her innocence.
Fox's Ashley Strohmeyer, prosecutors say Judge Dugan on April 18th led Eduardo Flores Ruiz and his lawyer out of her courtroom through a back jury door last month. He was caught after a foot chase, and she was suspended from the bench. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at loganthompsonlaw.com.
At Southern Heritage Bank, we love providing personal...
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
It's a Wednesday morning, the 14th day of May. You are listening to Mix 1041. Maybe you're watching us on MixTV.tv. Mix Mornings is presented by Bradley Medical Center, local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. And Representative Dan Howell secured $400,000 in state funding for the Southeast Tennessee Development District to benefit the Smart Factory Institute in Cleveland. The funding, sponsored in the Senate by State Senator Adam Lowe, will support innovation, research, and workforce development for manufacturers across the state. Representative Dan Howell said the investment will empower businesses through workforce development and training solutions. And he continued on that the funding is part of the $59.8 billion budget passed by lawmakers in April, which includes money for disaster relief, education, public safety, transportation, and workforce development. Last year, Representative Howell also secured $350,000 for the Smart Factory Institute. The grand reopening ceremony for Johnston Park, downtown Cleveland, has been rescheduled to tomorrow at 1 p.m. due to weather. Again, tomorrow at 1 p.m. Johnston Park, that grand reopening celebration. Lazy Boy will donate nearly $540,000 to Ray County High School over the next 3 years for upgrades to the football stadium scoreboard, gymnasium scoreboard, and the theater sound system. The first check totaling $140,000 was delivered in May. Lazy Boy's senior plant manager, general manager, Jason Smith, is a Ray County High School graduate, called the donation personal, said it reflects the company's long-standing investment in Ray County. And Governor Bill Lee has signed a measure expanding protections for certain Tennesseans in school districts and state agencies who refuse to use someone's preferred pronouns. The House bill, sponsored by Representative Mark Cochran of Englewood, builds on legislation that he passed with Senator Paul Rose of Covington in 2023 that protected public school K-12 teachers from civil liability if they do not want to use a student's chosen name or pronouns. The new legislation allows any students, teachers, employees, and contractors of school districts, higher education institutions, and state agencies to avoid civil liability for refusing to use someone's preferred pronouns or name. It also requires teachers to obtain parental consent if a minor would like to be called a different name or pronoun in their classroom. They can also pursue legal action if they're required to use a person's chosen name or pronoun and object. And that is the very latest local and state news at 7:08. Let's get our first check of traffic this morning.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford in Cleveland is celebrating Memorial Day all month long. Tremendous discounts and factory rebates on their entire inventory of Chevrolet, GMC, and pre-owned vehicles. Don Ledford, Northley Highway, and donledford.com, where they say yes. We have one accident working this morning. It's going to be on Southley Highway between Johnson School Road and APD 40. So be aware of that as you drive. We take a look at the Langley Roofing at traffic cameras. The interstate is looking good so far this morning. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Tennessee. They are looking for quality candidates. If you're ready for a career change, join Waste Connections of Tennessee. Go to careers.wasteconnections.com where great opportunities await.
All right, good morning. It's time for our Hardee's Wake Up. And with this reminder, Hardee's, number one, they've got a great breakfast for you this morning. Great way to start what I'm sure is a busy day. Let's remind you, though, they have the new home-style breakfast burritos. They're a hearty breakfast alternative, breakfast on the go. Choose between the sausage, egg, and cheese burrito or the loaded omelet burrito. Each offering has hash browns, folded egg, shredded cheddar cheese, wrapped inside a warm flour tortilla. Served with new Texas... What?
Good job.
Thank you. I've been practicing. New Texas Pete hot sauce. Carla Bolaños is threatening me if
Yes.
I say tortilla. Hey, Carla, your husband will be here tomorrow morning, as a matter of fact.
Nice.
Looking forward to that. What an amazing story that is.
Yeah. Can't wait to hear about that.
Caleb had I've known the Bolaños most of my life, but Caleb Bolaños had a stroke in class. I had no idea until this past city school board meeting, and 2 students, he says, saved his life.
It's amazing.
So we're going to have Caleb in. We're going to have the students in tomorrow morning at about 7:30.
Oh.
And I am really looking forward to that. I'm glad Caleb's doing all right.
Yeah.
Said they saved his life.
Wow.
All right, it is 11 minutes after the hour. Now this word from Hardee's.
Hardee's Original Bag. 2 full-size favorites, fries and a drink, just $5.99. Or choose 2 double cheeseburgers for just $1 more. A great big bag of original goodness, just $5.99.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything bright. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it will give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
At Basement and Crawl Space Solutions, we're excited to announce our partnership with USS. Together, we bring additional resources and over 30 years experience.
We can tackle bigger challenges and deliver even better results to protect Chattanooga homes now more than ever.
Call USS.
At summer camp,
Kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
Memorial Day sales event all month long at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Shop over 160 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams up to $14,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 3.9% for up to 72 months. Get employee pricing plus on a new Grand Cherokee. $14,000 off MSRP. Crown CDJR, the better way to buy and service. Visit crownchrysler-dodge-jeep.com.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
In progress.
Take advantage of our huge holiday savings going on now. Save on Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, and all Mermaid mattress sets at our 11 Mermaid mattress locations.
For today, we'll have mostly cloudy skies, a slight chance of a rain shower, a high of 81 and a low of 66 this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy during the morning, mainly cloudy by afternoon, a high of 86 and a low of 70. And then on Friday, cloudy skies with a high of 85. Your current Milligan Vein temperature is 61 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, we have a few rain showers in the Chattanooga area.
This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Moser Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
The all-new Elders Ace is the place for the gardens at Elders. Plus, the new Mercantile. Elders Ace Hardware, Keith Street, Cleveland.
Magnolia Dental Center of Cleveland wants to welcome you to the Magnolia family, a local dental clinic that uses their God-given knowledge and skills to bless our community through dentistry, checkups and cleanings, fillings and crowns, dentures and partials, emergency dental care, and so much more. Conveniently located at 2190 Chambliss Avenue. Call them at 476-3307 to set up an appointment today for you and your loved ones, ages 12 and up. Free exam and x-ray through March 31st.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Get home run savings at Cleveland Ford. We're giving you below Ford factory employee pricing plus a $500 Amazon gift card. You pay what we pay and walk away with a gift card. Plus, save big on a new 2024 F-150. Visit ClevelandFord.com today.
From the Fun and Games Department.
Spring has sprung, and that means the Mix 1041 Spring Home Refresh is back. Each week, we're cracking open the Mix 1041 prize vault, and we'll give away amazing prizes to help with your home refresh. We'll also be giving away a Spring Home Refresh grand prize pack worth thousands of dollars. The Spring Home Refresh is presented by Cleveland Insurance. ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
We are Mix 1041. Good morning. Mix Mornings presented by Bradley Medical Center. Let's go to check here, 718 of our Simmons Bank celebration list.
Okay, happy birthday to Carolyn Allen. She is 74 today. That is from her family. And then Gracie Newsom is 13 today, a 7th grader at Lake Forest Middle. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Visit Simmons Bank in Cleveland at the corner of Keith Street and Stewart Road. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
Well, my friend Tom Bayliss joins us. Tom and Isaiah Bayliss are in here this morning, and they are here with Lucky Dog Solutions. Tom, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Steve. I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thanks for coming in. Isaiah, it's nice meeting you.
Great to meet you, sir. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you. All right, Tom, what is Lucky Dog Solutions?
So, Steve and Bridget, I'm excited to be here and share this big news. Lucky Dog Solutions is a dog owner's new best friend. We specialize in pet waste management in Bradley County and the surrounding areas. From Charleston to Ottawa, we scoop poop so you don't have to.
Oh. Okay, now there we go. What an idea! And how did you come up with the idea and pick the name Lucky Dog Solutions?
So, Steve, as you know, I've been an educator in Bradley County for nearly 25 years, and retirement's not too far away. I wanted to start a family business, and we're a family that has dogs. We love our dogs. So this idea kind of came to mind. I brought it to the family. They thought it was a great idea. Surprisingly.
Dad's got a good idea, finally.
Yeah, finally. So they all actually jumped on board with it. We did a little market research in Bradley County, talked to some vets' offices and dog owners, and we just thought it'd be great. So we launched a couple months ago, and the response has been excellent.
Very good. We're joined by Tom and Isaiah Bayliss. It's Lucky Dog Solutions. So how does a dog owner get started with the service, and how does it work?
So you can get started in 3 easy steps. Step 1, just give us a call or a text at 423-464-6805 or visit luckydogsolutions.com. Step 2, choose your plan. And step 3, just relax. We take care of the mess.
Wow. So how often do you clean up a yard?
That really just depends on the plan that's chosen. We have plans that range from once a week to once a month. If our most popular plan is the once a week plan, so dog owners can choose their plan at luckydogsolutions.com.
luckydogsolutions.com. Tom Bayliss is here along with Isaiah Bayliss, and so why should dog owners hire a professional?
There's a lot of reasons, but 3 of the reasons we'll give you. First is health and hygiene. There's a lot of viruses and parasites that can be in pet waste, so we want to take care of that. Convenience. Pet owners love their dogs, but they don't always want to clean up the mess afterwards. And then Isaiah can share.
Also, anyone with physical limitations that loves their dog but just can't quite keep up with the mess of the pet waste in the backyard, we are happy to help them out too.
Absolutely. We're joined by Tom and Isaiah Bayliss, Lucky Dog Solutions, luckydogsolutions.com. All right, so let's talk about cost for all this.
Sure. So again, that depends on a couple variables, how many dogs and how often we visit. An example would be that our once-a-week plan with 1 dog would be $25 a visit. And again, our plans and pricing are outlined on luckydogsolutions.com.
All right, Tom and Isaiah Bayliss, it's Lucky Dog Solutions. What a great idea. As you heard, they've done market research on this and found basically an opportunity here in the marketplace. All right, Tom, let's get the contact information out one more time.
Sure. So you can call us or text us at 423-464-6805 or visit us at luckydogsolutions.com. We also have Facebook.
All right. Isaiah, anything you want to add here, buddy?
Be sure to like and follow that Facebook page and share it with your friends, because
friends don't let friends scoop poop.
Hey, I love it. All right, Tom and Isaiah Bayliss. Great seeing you guys.
Hey, good to see you, Steve.
Very
Good to
much.
see you, Bridget.
All right, it is 7:23. Let's get a news update right here. The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. All right, in our news this morning, Representative Dan Howell secured $400,000 in state funding for the Southeast Tennessee Development District to benefit the Smart Factory Institute here in Cleveland, which is located, by the way, at the Bradley County Schools Pi Center. The funding was sponsored in the Senate by State Senator Adam Lowe. Lazy Boy donating $540,000 to Ray County High School over the next 3 years for upgrades to the football stadium scoreboard, gymnasium scoreboard, and the theater sound system. And then Governor Bill Lee has signed a law focused on refusal to use preferred pronouns in schools. Those stories and more in full detail at the top of the hour. Hey, this update sponsored in part by Cleveland Plywood Company. I'm pleased to announce this morning that a new initiative that we started this year with our Braves baseball coverage, where we're celebrating our 25th anniversary of being your Braves network station in Cleveland and Bradley County, actually 2 stations, Mix 1041 and ESPN Cleveland 1013, our pregame and postgame coverage of Atlanta Braves baseball, which we really deepened this year, especially on ESPN Cleveland 1013, is now now presented by Cleveland Plywood Company. And Bridget, I thought it was cute. Steve Robinson, the longtime owner of Cleveland Plywood over 50 years, has offered now to sign his photo glossies, and will make those available for purchase in order to pay for this new package.
Those are valuable.
Very, very valuable. But anyway, Cleveland Plywood Company. This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Hi, I'm Dr. Linda Cash, Director of Schools for Bradley County. In Bradley County Schools, we're preparing students for tomorrow, today, from innovative classrooms and career tech programs.
Hi, my name is Everest, and I'm from Walker Valley High School. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Are you a busy family? Direct Primary Care Associates has helped the Rogers family and how they do medicine.
Direct Primary Care Associates has been a great support to our family. It's taken the doctor's office experience from a nightmare to a dream. I'm able to come in with all 3 of my kids. I'm seen in a timely manner by really professional, wonderful people.
Yeah, Direct Primary Care has been great for us, whether it's a bump or a bruise or a gash on the arm, or whether it's a fever at night or a stomach ache. We're able to either text our doctors through the app and ask questions, or we're able to get an appointment relatively pretty quick and be able to be seen that same day or next day usually. And it's changed the way that we view medicine.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
Well, we like to think what makes Andrew Johnson make different is the way we work with our community and our customers. We also have a great staff with a lot of experience that we feel like can help you whatever your need is for banking. I love the community of it. Like I said, I was born and raised here. I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
This, my grandchild, is how you make a mattress.
Dad,
Quality.
I thought you were going to watch him, not put him to work.
I've always said that quality is a family tradition. We can't start him early enough.
You know, child labor is illegal.
Not if it's my grandchild. Get a queen-size mattress for $9.99 and get an adjustable base, mattress protector, sheets, and a set of pillows free. And that's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep locally handmade, hand delivered.
Mix 1041 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
You get an email and it looks urgent. Your account's been locked. There's a problem with your delivery. And it looks real, but be careful because it could be a phishing scam. Phishing emails are designed to trick you into clicking bad links or sharing personal information. Here's how to spot one. Check the sender's email address closely. Scammers often use lookalikes. Watch for poor grammar, strange formatting, and suspicious links. If you hover over a link and it doesn't match the company's real website, don't click. And remember, real companies will never ask for passwords or social security numbers over email. When in doubt, contact the company directly using the information on their official site. Stay safe, stay secure. This is your Tech Minute brought to you by Cleveland Utilities.
This Tech Minute brought to you by Cleveland Utilities. For more information, call 423-472-4521 or visit them online at clevelandutilities.com and check out their new fiber internet options with speeds up to 2.5 gigs. Cleveland Utilities, empowering your tomorrow with blazing fast internet.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
Is a member of FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Thomason acts like he knows what he's talking about.
Well, he does. He's an expert.
He is a buffoon, but I love him. Why? And he's actually pretty smart. But you could tell he was reading that. All right, it's time now to talk about Green Acres.
Yes, Green Acres is the place to be for breakfast and lunch. They have something new today. They're going to serve breakfast all day, even pancakes, at Green Acres. So stop by there for breakfast, for lunch, or dinner today. That's at Green Acres, locally owned and operated on Georgetown Road here in Cleveland, across from Candies Creek Cherokee Elementary.
Do we know how late they're open over there?
They are open.
You know the business hours?
Till 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. All right,
yes.
Very good. At 7:30, the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
May is Better Sleep Month. A new mattress is proven to raise your quality of sleep. You can choose from locally made or famous national brands at Mermaid Mattress, where you'll find a better mattress at a better price, guaranteed.
All right, for today, we'll have a few rain showers this morning, mostly cloudy during the afternoon, a high of 81 and a low of 66 this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy during the morning, overcast by afternoon, a high of 86 and a low of 70. And then on Friday, cloudy skies with a high of 85. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 62 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, we have some rain showers in the Chattanooga area.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Aubrey's of Cleveland. Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious food in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
Springtime at the Town Squire. Dress shirts, business casual with Wilkes and Riley, David Donahue, Forsyth, and great selection, great prices, plus shoes, a great selection. Florsham, Johnson & Murphy, SAS, Peter Millar, and Johnny O. The Town Squire, Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland. All right, it's the Sports Report courtesy CHI Memorial Sports Desk, courtesy of ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Braves got another win, Bridget, 5-2 over the Nationals.
Right.
They're now, a lot of people couldn't believe it. Were they like 0-10 or something?
Yeah,
11?
something like that. It was not a good start.
They've now evened the record.
Nice.
So they're 21-21.
Like it.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Yes.
Yes! Braves Nationals tonight, 7:15 in Atlanta, here on Mix 104.1. Hey, our new pregame and postgame, we've really deepened our coverage of both. It's now presented by Cleveland Plywood Company. NBA playoffs last night. The Indiana Pacers heading back to the Eastern Conference Finals, first time in 11 years. They defeated the number 1 seed Cleveland Cavaliers. 114-105 win the series. They await the winner of the Knicks-Celtics. More on that in a second. The Oklahoma City Thunder over the Nuggets last night. 112-105 in Oklahoma City. Thunder lead 3-2. They're on the verge tonight. Knicks at the Celtics. Celtics without Jason Tatum. Tore his Achilles. Had surgery yesterday done. And he's even... there's some questions now. It was so severe about next season. But anyway, Knicks at Celtics in Boston, 7 o'clock. That'll be on TNT. We'll also have it on ESPN Cleveland, 101.3. They do an excellent job on the radio call, by the way, on ESPN Radio. Knicks lead 3-1. They could clinch it tonight. Knicks Pacers. Talk about retro going back to the 90s. That'd be fun. Warriors at the Timberwolves tonight. Timberwolves could clinch. They're up 3-1, 9:30 on TNT. Well, it was an absolute historic decision, sweeping decision. A lot of people called for it for a long time. Major League Baseball Commissioner Rob Manfred on Tuesday announced that all-time hits leader Pete Rose, also shoeless Joe Jackson, are among players on the permanently banned list that are now reinstated by Major League Baseball. Both now eligible posthumously for induction into the Baseball Hall of Fame. It's a huge announcement, and one that a lot of people thought should have happened a long time ago, especially in Pete Rose's case when he was living. But at any rate, the NFL announced more games Tuesday. They announced 6 of their international games, including the Falcons and the Colts November 9th in Berlin. So we're going to subject the horrible Falcons football. Atlanta and the United States, not bad enough. We're going to take it to Germany. It makes sense. The Bears will be playing at the Eagles on Black Friday on Amazon. The Eagles will go to Green Bay on a Monday night, November 10th. The full schedule will be released tonight, 8 o'clock, and we will have coverage of the NFL release schedule special at 8 o'clock on ESPN Cleveland, 101.3. All right, Fruit Loops, you pointed out a couple of high school football spring games coming up. Tell me about it.
Yes, so both Walker Valley and Bradley have posted their spring games. Tomorrow night, Walker Valley will be hosting McMinn Central at their home. $5 tickets, concessions available. That game starts at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. And then Bradley is hosting their spring game next Tuesday, May the 20th. And they will have Ray County. So if you want to go and check those out, I'm sure they'll be great to support the local football teams and what they're doing this spring.
All right, thank you. It is 7:36. Coming up, big announcement. The Cleveland High School Hall of Fame 2025 induction class will be announced exclusively first right here. We'll do that in just a few minutes, so stand by for that.
Feeling like your home needs a refresh?
Food City. We heart moms.
Now at Hardee's, My Rewards members get their favorite thirst quencher for just $1, like new handcrafted peach tea and peach lemonade, or any cup of Hardee's ice cold goodness for just $1 when you order on the app.
My name is Mark Road Truck. My job has me on the road a lot. When I decided to get a new EV, it was a no-brainer that Don Ledford is where I was going to go. The selling experience was fantastic. When I made the decision to buy the EV, I had heard concerns of what's called range anxiety. You've got a certain range you can go, and you got to charge up. The Chevrolet app is fantastic, and it really put my range anxiety at ease. I recommend Don Ledford to everyone because they treat you like family.
Logan Thompson. Dude, does your ball talk?
Yeah, ever since the car accident.
Logan Thompson.
Thinks I should call Logan Thompson to get a better settlement. He won't shut up about it.
And you blew it.
I know.
We could have had it all. Logan Thompson. Call Logan Thompson. We get results. Call Logan Thompson.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Get home run savings at Cleveland Ford. We're giving you below Ford factory employee pricing plus a $500 Amazon gift card. You pay what we pay and walk away with a gift card. Plus, save big on a new 2024 F-150. Visit ClevelandFord.com today.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
Hey, markets were mixed yesterday. The Dow down 269 points to close at 42,140. However, the S&P up 42. The close at 5,886 in the NASDAQ. Those technology growth stocks up 301 points yesterday to close at 19,010. Back above 19,000. Back to you guys in the studio.
Hey, I'm playing my favorite game, Bob. You know what that is?
No, what's your Monopoly?
It's when Bridget brings my Scooter's coffee, and I just wonder what she's put in it. But you know what?
Well,
gotcha.
don't worry about it.
I think there's a biblical verse that I can drink whatever. And it's kind of like when they handle snakes at Mount Olive on Wednesday nights. They know that is it Wednesdays? Every other Wednesday.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry.
Hey, Steve.
Go ahead.
I've got bad news.
Oh, tell me what's happening.
Well, either Cluck Norris is in heaven right now, or he got fed up with the chickens and took off. So we haven't seen Cluck Norris in a while. We might have to have Cluck Norris 2.0 at some point. I'm beginning to think. Oftentimes, you find the spot. The spot where it happened. There's a bunch of feathers and both roosters, not a trace. So I'm beginning to think these hens are just hard to deal with, and they're just getting out of here. So I don't know, Steve.
I am now in shock, and I can't speak. So congratulations, Bobby. You've accomplished what many have tried. Do you have a picture of Cluck? Because I'm going to have Bridget or Hey, Sheridan, do you have a picture of Cluck?
We might, Steve.
I need a headshot, and or of course, him being a rooster, we can just come up with a rooster, and we will put this on all of our social mediums.
So this
is one of the saddest things I've ever heard in my life. Honest to God. And you're blaming the hens, of course. I'm sure.
No trace. I'm choosing, Steve, because you don't, your mind, you just don't want to go there. That he had this terrible death by a dog or a coyote or a hawk carrying him off somewhere. Maybe he went out in a blaze of glory protecting the flock. Or you know what? Maybe he just got fed up and tired of the constant clucking and nagging and just packed his bags up and left.
Cluck right now may be hitchhiking to California. He could be out on the interstate. We don't know. Honest to God, I've had more people talk to me about Cluck Norris over the years. How long has Cluck been around now? Has it been was it this year?
It's probably a year. He's a short-termer, Steve. We had William for a long time.
Old Bill. I remember old Billy.
Yeah,
we loved old Billy. Bob and Billy, Billy Bob. Well, but Cluck, I'm telling you. Hey, Fruit Loops.
It was around Christmas time of last year, so he's just a little over a year old.
Hey, Fruit Loops, so do we saw that promo that we did with when Bobby called in about Cluck?
Yes.
Can we air that in memory?
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm so bummed out now. The old song, I'm so lonesome I could cry. Bobby, you brought everybody down now. Cluck is missing or dead.
I'm sorry.
God almighty, I'm mad. This is all. We're going to find Cluck.
We'll have Cluck Norris 2.0 before you know it, Steve.
Well, if we do find Cluck, Wonder if there's any funeral homes listening, like to pony up and take care of the arrangements.
Yeah, maybe we'll stuff them, Steve. And
oh my God! Oh God!
Stuff them with and eat them. But
oh my Lord, Bobby, come on! I've gotten emotionally attached to Clark.
And stovetop stuffing.
Hang on.
Some.
Hang on. I'm watching Fruit Loops is using AI. He's taking over my screen, and I think we're about to play the promo. AI, there it is, right there. All right, so we're about to play. So if you folks have never heard this, we're going to go back in time. This will be in memory
of Cluck Norris.
Of Cluck. And I do know there were a bunch of children named Cluck following that announcement you made back about a year
Is that
ago.
Right?
Yeah, so here we go. Is this it, Fruit Loops? Okay. All right, listen up. Here we go. Bye, Bobby.
Listen to Mixed Mornings, served by Tzatziki's, weekdays beginning at 6 a.m.
Happy New Year to you. We haven't spoken.
I have a question. Did you get Cluck Norris a Christmas present?
No, Cluck didn't get a Christmas present. He wakes up every morning in paradise. He's got 5 hens that he takes care of.
You asked.
Boy, 3 days into it, we got a promo. That's pretty good.
Don't miss a Mixed Morning.
That's the greatest call ever.
Served by
That's the
Tzatziki's.
greatest call ever. I'm going to send this one out in memory of Cluck.
Everybody get up.
Well, this is going out to my man Cluck Norris, wherever he is this morning.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
So what did you name her? Sophia.
Okay, Sophia, this might hurt a little bit, but we'll do it together. All right. Good job, Sophia.
Sophia, I'm here if you need me. Make sure you hold the baby's head when you give the baby to the mother. What did you name him?
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything bright. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
Magnolia Dental Center of Cleveland wants to welcome you to the Magnolia family, a local dental clinic that uses their God-given knowledge and skills to bless our community through dentistry, checkups and cleanings, fillings and crowns, dentures and partials, emergency dental care, and so much more. Conveniently located at 2190 Chambliss Avenue. Call them at 476-3307 to set up an appointment today for you and your loved ones, ages 12 and up. Free exam and x-ray through March 31st.
Hardee's Original Bag. 2 full-size favorites, fries and a drink, just $5.99. Or choose 2 double cheeseburgers for just $1 more. A great big bag of original goodness, just $5.99.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
So we may need to do something there. Got a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. What do you got?
Happy birthday to Carolyn Allen. She is 74 today. That is from her family. Gracie Newsom is 13 today, a 7th grader at Lake Forest Middle. And then Sheila Morris is having a birthday today, and that is from her mom. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Simmons Bank gives you more for a better banking experience with convenience in mind. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
All right, it's time now for the announcement. We have our of the Cleveland High School Hall of Fame, the 2025 induction class here. We're joined by Director of Schools, Dr. Jeff Elliott. We have Autumn O'Brien, who got this whole thing started when, 2013?
This is our 12th annual, so it is 2013.
And then we have Cleveland High School Principal Bob Pritchard. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Great to see you. I tell you what, Autumn, let's just begin with you. And first of all, how did the process go this year?
You know, it was pretty incredible. I remember when we first started doing this, we had a really large first class. And people said, if you have so many people, you're going to run out. And there's no way we're going to run out. There's just so many talented alumni from Cleveland High School and Cleveland City Schools. And so, again, this year, we were just overwhelmed. I think we had 47 nominations this year. And so some of those have been, repeat nominations that we've had as well. But we were, it was a really great group.
It really was.
And this group is, I was telling somebody last night, one of the most distinguished that we've ever had. I feel they're very accomplished. I think they're going to be really fun to celebrate. And we're really just excited to share them with you today.
Hall of Famer Dr. Jeff Elliott, what do you think?
Man, it was an amazing process. This is my first year as the director of schools, and just stepping in and watching the process and seeing it. And again, as Autumn said, the nominations that came in, really stellar nominations, an amazing group of alumni. And it's just going to be amazing to recognize them this fall when they come to town, and looking forward to it.
Bob Pritchard, did they use blue smoke?
They did.
Did they use blue smoke?
Yes, lots of blue smoke.
Lots of blue smoke.
That's right.
Yes.
Bob, what's it been like, buddy, you as principal and now principal of where they do this?
Yeah, this is the third year that I've been principal, at the high school, and part of this selection process, and it's been a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. It really is. Every year it's a lot of fun. We get to see the nominations come through, and so excited to make the announcement this morning.
All right, well, let's turn it over to you guys.
All right. You want to start, or you want me to start?
You can start.
All right. So first up is class of 1971, Mike Ragsdale. He was the public service former Knox County mayor.
That's right.
And president of Tennessee Strategies.
That's right.
And let me just say about Mike, the great thing about it, also, he was the Knox County mayor for several years, but he also was the president of the county mayors across America, too. Really? So that was pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's awesome.
As we were looking
His,
at that.
Dad, Roy Ragsdale, longtime Bradley County commissioner, and and I wonder what Mike thinks of his predecessor, Kane, Glenn Jacobs.
We didn't ask him that. So
see if Kane will come. That'd be good.
This one is pretty exciting, and we had to actually do a Google search right outside your office to find out officially.
Does Google work here?
Google does work. So our next inductee is Al Williams from the class of 1983. He's being recognized for entrepreneurship. He is the CEO and president of Bush Beans.
Oh, man.
Yes. And
Yes.
we were trying to figure out the name of the dog. So the dog, Duke, is very proud of Al Williams, the class of 1983.
He was so excited,
And
I heard last
he
night.
was so honored,
Yes.
so honored when one of our selection committee members called.
You know,
Just so
Bush
honored.
Beans really puts on the Cowpea Festival every year with the Cleveland
Right.
Bradley
Yeah.
Chamber of Commerce and Melissa Woody, and they've been a great long-time supporter here.
And he was
I had
so
no idea.
just humbled and honored and could not say enough
Can't
about
believe
Cleveland
that.
High School.
That's the kind of stuff you learn through this.
That's right.
Seriously, I had
That's
no
right.
idea.
Yeah.
Our next inductee is from the class of 1989, and it's Miss Shannon Hart, and she is the executive director of the Trousdale School here in Cleveland.
Wow.
And so in the area of education, she has gone above and beyond, and over the last 20 years built that program up for the adults here in our community.
Wow.
And done a tremendous job and been recognized here in the Southeast for the service and across the state as what she's doing in education for our adult students there at the Trousdale School. So Miss Shannon Hart, class of 1989.
But you know, that school founded by Tom Johnson and his daughter in her honor. A lot of that, Sarah Beth, and of course she says, "Don't call me Sarah Beth anymore." I graduated with now Beth. I graduated with them, and what Tom has done there is simply amazing. It's incredible.
It's been there for over 20 years now.
Yeah,
So,
a wonderful, wonderful organization.
Dr. Elliott, was there someone else that graduated in 1989?
Yeah, let me, I'll do the next one and then
Okay.
we'll go on.
Okay.
Because
Well, let's
this
do
one
his
is the one who
classmates.
graduated with me.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I want to brag a little bit on this guy because I actually
I knew you did.
was pretty good friends with this guy
Yeah.
and still is. Tushar Shah is from the class of 1989, and he gets an humanitarian award, financial leadership also. But the really cool thing about Tushar is this past February, he was able to be a part of the Blue Origin New Shepard space mission and go up in space. He's an MIT doctorate graduate. He's in New York City, a financial entrepreneur there, but had that experience and so amazing. There's been about 50 individuals across the world, I guess, go up in this Blue Origin space mission opportunities, and he was one of those. And so we get to recognize him.
So does that
for
mean
his
he went
mission.
up before Katy Perry?
Yes.
Yes.
So he was before Katy
I
Perry.
think he did, yes, he did. He went
and,
before
Gail
Katy,
King
so.
and those who sadly did not get stuck in space, but like the other astronauts. But anyway.
Well, and I loved on his bio the information about he does a ton of humanitarian work in New York City with poverty and with literacy. And one of the quotes that we found about him was around his innovation. He's constantly, and obviously, if he's flying into space, he's very innovative. But he does a lot of work outside of his actual chosen profession, and I thought that was a really neat thing
Just
as well.
Amazing.
All right, Autumn.
Oh, okay. I'm really excited to announce this one. Actually, he was a classmate of mine at Lee, class of 1994, Bo Prince. Anyone who knew Bo Prince, I believe Bo served as the mascot, the Rowdy Raider for many years. Bo passed away about a 10, 12 years ago, and a group of his friends got together and created a scholarship at Cleveland High School recognizing Bo just as an incredible human. We were talking earlier about Lee, and some of my fondest memories are with Bo. Just a great friend group, and we all kind of chummed together around, and just really excited to be able to recognize him. He was actually in the Navy and Marine, and he was a Commendation Medal Award winner. So, and had just an incredible, while short, military career, and we're really excited to recognize him and have his family in for the weekend.
That's awesome. The next guy is Brandon Denning, Frederick Brandon Denning, class of 1996.
Yeah, that's my
he was in the military. He was a chaplain in the United States Army, and the cool thing about this is he is off grid currently, so he doesn't even know. I tried to call him last night, and so I imagine when he gets back into cell service off the Appalachian Trail, He's going to have lots of messages.
Call Rick, former director of schools, Dr. Rick Denning.
Yes, that's right. That's exactly right. So we're so excited for these guys.
He guarded the Tomb of the Unknown.
Yes, he did.
That's exactly right.
Time.
That's right.
He sure did.
And I think just recently retired.
Did he really?
So he is retired from military service and has had just a long and outstanding career.
He's a great guy.
He's also a motivational speaker. I've been going to different places to do speaking engagements. When we were reading his bio, I saw that. So that's pretty amazing.
Yes.
Too.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Okay, is that all
that
right?
Is.
There they are.
That's them.
And I'm sure that people either an hour later can go and see this full list somewhere. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, we'll have it out on our social media, obviously. And just as a reminder, we take nominations all year. So while you're hearing about this and you're thinking, oh, wow, that would be a really good nomination, sit down this weekend and get them completed. We have some folks are nominated and they're inducted the very first year. Sometimes it takes a couple of years. But that nomination is really important for selection. So don't forget to nominate and continue to do that and share with your friends.
What a list, and just truly incredible. Again, let's talk about when you're going to honor them too. But the 2025 Cleveland High School Hall of Fame. Man, what an esteemed list here. Talk about when this is going to happen.
So it's going to happen at 9 o'clock in Raider Arena on October 17th. We're going to have a ceremony like we do every year, and then after that evening, football game against Bearden, and we'll honor them at halftime.
That is wonderful. Thank you all for being here very much.
Thank you so much.
Always great to see our friend Brandy King here also in Cleveland City Schools. All right, we'll take a quick break. Let's get a quick news update right here.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
All right, checking our news this morning. As in our news this morning, stories we'll have for you in full detail coming up here at the top of the hour. Governor Bill Lee has signed a law focused on refusal to use preferred pronouns in schools. That coming up. Also, Representative Dan Howell secured $400,000 in state funding for the Southeast Tennessee Development District to benefit the Smart Factory Institute located at the Bradley County Schools Pie Center. Lazy Boy in Dayton donating nearly $540,000 to Ray County High School over the next 3 years for upgrades to the football stadium scoreboard, gymnasium scoreboard, and theater sound system. Those stories and more in full detail at the top of the hour.
Brought to you by Amy D. Campbell, attorney at law.
Hey everybody, it's Amy Campbell. I've been practicing law for 23 years. If you need me, give me a call. It's 829-1429. You can check out my website, amydcampbell.com. Hey everybody, it's Amy Campbell. I've been practicing law for 23 years and I do divorce and family law all day, every day. And I've lived it myself. Divorce is difficult, family law is difficult, and it's...
Get home run savings at Cleveland Ford. We're giving you below Ford factory employee pricing plus a $500 Amazon gift card. You pay what we pay and walk away with a gift card. Plus, save big on a new 2024 F-150. Visit ClevelandFord.com today.
From the fun and games department.
Spring has sprung, and that means the Mix 104.1 Spring Home Refresh is back. Each week, we're cracking open the Mix 104.1 prize vault, and we'll give away amazing prizes to help with your home refresh. We'll also be giving away a Spring Home Refresh grand prize pack worth thousands of dollars. The Spring Home Refresh is presented by Cleveland Insurance.
$1 gift card to Bryant's Garden Center. If you want to win, Bridget, what do they do if they want to win?
Okay, just call or text 423-614-6499. And if you're texting in, be sure to include your name with that and tell us you want to win the Bender Realty prize for this week. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford in Cleveland is celebrating Memorial Day all month long. Tremendous discounts and factory rebates on their entire inventory of Chevrolet, GMC, and pre-owned vehicles. Don Ledford, North Lee Highway, and DonLedford.com, where they say yes. We have that stuck tractor trailer on Ladd Springs Road at Million Road. So be aware of that this morning. The listener tells us that tractor trailer wasn't quite able to make that turn there. So that's going to be Ladd Springs Road at Million Road. Taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic traffic cameras. The interstate is looking good so far. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Redipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop, locally owned and operated, Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland. 423-339-3231.
It's the Memorial Day sale at Eller & Owens Furniture and Mattress. Get up to $625 off.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Did you know that 6,100 students under the age of 18 vape for their very first time every day? It's time to make a change. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
I love the Cleveland community because I think it's a very warm place to live. It's just a very friendly community, and you don't necessarily have to be born here to fit in. There's a lot of folks that move here and they fall in love with it. I feel like we make our customers feel valued by the way we treat them. We're very welcoming here. We get to know them. We learn their names. We learn their goals, and we try to meet all their financial needs, not just do one transaction with them.
There's so many deals for Memorial Day. It's maybe too many. It's stressing me out.
Whoa. It's a good thing Captain Comfort's here to help calm everything down just a little bit.
Captain Comfort. I forgot that was your new thing.
It's cool.
Are you talking about yourself or the mattresses?
Both.
During our Memorial Day sales event, save up to $800 on Stearns & Foster and Tempur-Pedic.
And only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep, locally handmade, hand-delivered.
Satisfied, you get your money back in full, so you can't lose. Call Volunteer Redipest, 698-7205, or Google it, as they say on the spot, and you get Mosquito Guard at half price when you mention that you heard it here.
Tennessee Valley weather.
Today's best mix, best variety. It's time for the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center on Mix 104.1.
Love your sleep with up to $800 savings on Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster adjustable sleep sets at this area's best of the best mattress store, Mermaid Mattress.
For today, a few rain showers this morning, mostly cloudy by afternoon, a high of 81 and a low of 66 this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy early in the day, becoming mostly cloudy later with a high of 86 and a low of 70. And then on Friday, cloudy skies during the day with a high of 85. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 63 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, we do have a few rain showers in our listening area. This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Ken Beard, Dr. Brian Beard, and Dr. Baylor Terrell. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit them online at centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios. This is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Koster.
President Trump is in Doha, Qatar, his second stop in the Middle East. The Qatari government's offering a luxury jet to be used as Air Force One.
Some people say, oh, you shouldn't accept gifts for the country. My attitude is, why wouldn't I accept the gift? We're giving to everybody else. Why wouldn't I accept the gift?
President with Fox's Sean Hannity, top House Democrat Hakeem Jeffries.
A $400 million flying palace is an unconstitutional gift to this president or any president.
President Trump says the jet will be eventually retired to his presidential library. The Menendez brothers are resentenced for their parents' 1989 murder. They're now eligible for parole.
You have brought hope to this family that we didn't see coming.
That's cousin Anna Maria Baralt thanking everybody involved. The brothers say the murders were self-defense after years of sexual abuse by their father. America's listening to Fox News.
Local and state news, 8 minutes after 8 a.m. Mixed Mornings presented by Bradley Medical Center. From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, visit LoganThompsonLaw.com. Tennessee Governor Bill Lee has signed a measure expanding protections for certain Tennesseans in school districts and state agencies who refuse to use someone's preferred pronouns. The House bill, sponsored by Representative Mark Cochran of Englewood, builds on legislation he passed with Senator Paul Rose of Covington in 2023 that protected public school K-12 teachers from civil liability if they did not want to use a student's chosen name or pronouns. The new legislation allows any students, teachers, employees, and contractors of school districts, higher education institutions, and state agencies to avoid civil liability for refusing to use someone's preferred pronouns or name. It also requires teachers to obtain parental consent if a minor would like to be called a different name or pronoun in their classroom. They can also pursue legal action if they are required to use a person's chosen name or pronoun and object. State Representative Dan Howell secured $400,000 in state funding for the Southeast Tennessee Development District to benefit the Smart Factory Institute here in Cleveland, which is headquartered at the Bradley County Schools Pie Center. The funding, sponsored in the Senate by State Senator Adam Lowe, will support innovation, research, and workforce development for manufacturers across Tennessee. The grand reopening ceremony for Johnston Park downtown has been rescheduled to Thursday at 1 p.m. due to weather. It was supposed to happen on Monday of this week. The public is invited. Again, the grand reopening ceremony for Johnston Park will be tomorrow, Thursday, at 1 p.m. And Lazy Boy in Dayton is donating nearly $540,000 to Ray County High School over the next 3 years for upgrades to the football stadium scoreboard, gymnasium scoreboard, and theater sound system. Lazy Boy Senior Plant General Manager Jason Smith is a Ray County High School graduate. Called the donation personal, said it reflects the company's long-standing investment in the community. Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford in Cleveland is celebrating Memorial Day all month long. Tremendous discounts and factory rebates on their entire inventory of Chevrolet, GMC, and pre-owned vehicles. Don Ledford, Northley Highway, and DonLedford.com, where they say yes. Crews are still working that tractor trailer accident. A tractor trailer that got stuck making a turn at Ladd Springs Road at Million Road, so be aware of that. And then we are seeing a little bit of a slowdown as we look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, I-75 southbound between exit 20 and White Oak Mountain, so be aware of that. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. The YMCA's outdoor pool opens Saturday, May 24th, and swim lessons are available for all ages and skill levels. Find out more at clevelandtnymca.org.
All right, 11 after 8. This portion of Mixed Mornings is sponsored by Wendy's.
At Wendy's, try the new Tangerine Twist Lemonade. It's a vibrant drink that blends sweet tangerine with hints of strawberry and orange for a citrus-forward twist. You can find that now at Wendy's.
Rainy days can be risky with worn-out tires. Trust Two Brothers Tires.
I'm Clark Campbell. I've lived here in Cleveland, Tennessee for 24 years, and I'm so proud that I get to shop for my business to get my truck right here in my town. One of the most intimidating things in the truck buying process is you just don't want to talk to people sometimes. Don Ledford Chevrolet just isn't that place. And that's my favorite thing about this property is you just feel like a friend. There are a lot of options when it comes to dealerships in Cleveland and the Chattanooga area. This is going to be the first place I go to every single time.
Logan Thompson. Dude, does your ball talk? Yeah, ever since the car accident. Logan Thompson. Thinks I should call Logan Thompson to get a better settlement. He won't shut up about it.
We could have had it all. Logan Thompson.
Call Logan Thompson.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
Hi, my name is Addison and I am from Bradley Central. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Road across from Candies Creek Cherokee Elementary. Check out their Facebook page for daily specials. Locally owned by the Dillard family. Green Acres, the place to be.
It is 8:14. This portion of Mixed Morning sponsored by Zaxby's.
Hosting made easy, from Zax Packs to your favorite platters. Zaxby's brings the saucy flavor to your gathering. Order ahead in the app and earn Zax rewards. That's at Zaxby's.
Tennessee Valley weather.
Today's best mix and best variety, Mix 1041, and streaming worldwide on the all-new Mix 1041 app inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
It's time to get a better night's sleep. Take advantage of Memorial Day savings with up to $800 off Stearns & Foster adjustable mattress sets at Mermaid Mattress.
For today, a few rain showers this morning, mostly cloudy during the afternoon, a high of 81 and a low of 66 tonight. For tomorrow, we'll have partly cloudy skies early in the day, mostly cloudy by afternoon, a high of 86 and a low of 70. And then on Friday, cloudy skies during the day with a high of 85. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 63 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, we have rain showers in our listening area.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and LambCon Ready Mix, a family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Visit lambcon.us to find out more.
The best mix, the best variety. Mix 1041.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks, now available in our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton markets. Thanks to our partnership with Piper Strummett and our friends at Progress Lighting, Piper's Picks brings you the latest trends and styles in decorative lighting. Browse our curated selection in our showrooms and make lighting your project easier than ever. Visit Wholesale Supply today and discover Piper's Picks, where style meets innovation. To find out more information and a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
The new fiber network is going to place Cleveland, Tennessee at the forefront
of technology. Cleveland is ready for this, and it's going to be a great future. My message to Cleveland, Tennessee is call Cleveland Utility Authority right now to get signed up for the new fiber broadband network that is coming to a neighborhood near you.
Memorial Day sales event all month long at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Shop over 160 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams up to $14,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 3.9% for up to 72 months. Get employee pricing plus on a new Grand Cherokee. $14,000 off MSRP. Crown CDJR, the better way to buy and service. Visit CrownChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Food City. We heart moms.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
US will take those on the volunteer Ridipest mix line 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Visit Simmons Bank in Cleveland at the corner of Keith Street and Stewart Road. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
At 19 after 8, we're going to check local news here. Don't forget, it's all available on our website at mymix1041.com. Back with a special interview here in about 15 seconds. Stand by.
This news update is brought to you by Ocoee Pediatrics. At Ocoee Pediatrics, they are committed to seeing sick children within 24 hours of onset in most cases. Located at 55 25th Street in Cleveland. Call 423-614-3733 or visit ocoeepeds.com.
Coming up on 20 minutes after 8 a.m., we're joined now by Charles and Sharon Atkins with PuroClean. And good morning, guys. How are you?
Good morning, Steve.
Good morning. Charles and Sharon, so great to see you. Well, let's talk about, first of all, PuroClean and what you guys do, but then also you've got a very special awards program you do. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Tell me about it.
Okay, I'll tell you about the awards, and he can tell you about PuroClean.
Yeah.
Our corporate office does a campaign. This is the second year we've done it, and is to show a superhero in our community. And we did this last year, and Corinne from the Caring Place was our person from last year. And this year we chose it was me. I chose. And to be honest, I had never met Sabrina and Tom, but I saw what they did for our community. And it was just like, okay, so this is who it is. And so as we started diving into it, I'm like, oh, yeah, this is more what it is.
After meeting Tommy, you still gave them the award. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
I'm a little surprised by this,
yes,
quite frankly.
Sir. Yes, sir. And I'm going to just add a little bit. Again, I had never met them. I have been to their restaurant, but I had never met them. But I knew what they did. And the Saturday night before, I guess it was Friday night into Saturday morning, before we presented the award on Tuesday evening, I got a phone call about 1:30 in the morning. It was actually Sabrina, and it was 1:30 in the morning, so I'm not really awake, And so then I got to speak with Tom, and then I get off the phone, and I'm telling Charles, I'm like, that's Sabrina and Tom from Big Tom's. And I'm like, okay, God, that was your confirmation for me for this year, that these are our superheroes because of what they do in our community.
Wow.
I just think, it's nice to get those little pats from God saying, you chose the right person, and I got it.
Charles, tell me about this, more about the award, more about PuroClean. Maybe step a little closer to the microphone.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. Or get that one, yeah. Any one of them. Just pick one. It's
Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm good. It's good to be back.
Great to have you back.
And it's just like she said, 1:32 a.m., it don't matter what time it is, we still get the calls. If you have a flood at home, if you have a fire, if you have anything, we call it anything nasty, we clean it up. And it don't matter what time it is. We're 24/7, 365. And we've been here in Cleveland now for soon be 11 years, right? Mm-hmm. And Cleveland's a good place to be. I'm glad we chose our franchise here in Cleveland. And as far as these two right here go, I was the same way. I had never really met them. And then Sharon started telling me about what all they do in our community. Not just our community, but for their employees. They're like us. Most of our employees call us Mama and Daddy. Mama Charles and I mean, Daddy Charles and Mama Sharon. Same way with them. They look out after their employees. That's the way it's supposed to be. We're a community.
That's right. Tom, and come on up here, Tom and Sabrina Anderson. Big Toms. Tom, how does this make you feel, buddy?
It was a big honor. It was a big shock. We had no idea that any of this was going to happen. We just thought we were having a little meet and greet with what's happening in Cleveland, and then this happened. Because we don't do it for the fanfare. We do it because we love Cleveland. This has been our home for our entire life, and don't think it's ever going to change. So, but we just love Cleveland.
Sabrina?
Yes, sir.
Your reaction to all this?
Oh, it was overwhelming. It was. I was very honored, and because I'm a crier, So yeah, it was. Me and Nana. It was very unexpected, but like Tom said, that's not what we do it for. So.
Well, you guys give so much of your time and effort, and really your finances to help people. And what makes you want to do that and continue to do that?
That's how I was raised, and I was raised to give back, and that's what I was taught. And so when he and I started dating, he was become a part of our family, and we've been together 32 years. So that just kind of rubbed off, and something that we wanted to continue. And I said, when we opened this restaurant, that whether we made it or not, that was something that we would have a bigger platform to be able to help more. And it's took off. This was great. And then we just got our, what's it called?
501c3. We just started,
Yes.
And it's Big Tom's Community Table. So
we're gonna
because we run into a lot of flack last year trying to get donations from bigger corporations, and they were like, send us a copy of your 501c3. We were like, we don't have one. So we started a 501c3 this year, and it's Big Tom's Community Table. We've already got a golf tournament planned to raise money for Thanksgiving and Christmas, September the 6th. And then we're hoping that this will give us the capability to branch out and do even a whole lot more other than just Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Exactly.
Wow.
We can do stuff year-round, and even be able to give more to like the Caring Place or the homeless shelter, whatever we need to do.
That's tremendous. What a great honor. I want to go back to you, Sharon. So this is an annual award, is that right?
Yes, last year was our first, and this is our second, and we will do it next year because it's exciting. So I'll have my eyes peeled a little bit more to community events and see who actually gives back to our community, because that to me is what it's all about. We do have our heroes every day, policemen, firefighters, etc., but that's our heart, is to serve. So when I look for people who serve in a different way. I know they have a restaurant, but serving all these people at Christmas, at Thanksgiving is a really, really big deal to me. I don't ever want anybody to go without food, especially on holidays. That's just a very special time, and I think what they do is just amazing. And I'm so happy I got to meet them. And I will put a little plug in here. PuroClean was actually the first donor to the Big Tom's Community Table, and that was real exciting for us to be their first donor. So that and we'll continue to donate.
Well, let me, and again, as people probably know, we don't rehearse anything here, so they don't know that. But hey, so if somebody had an idea and they said, you know what, so-and-so would be great, could they call you or email you or do something like that?
Yes, I've actually already thought about for next year. So we do this in April because I guess there's a National Superhero Day in April. So what I would like to do either in January or February of next year is let the community tell me who they think their superhero is. We can probably set up some way, and then we can kind of look at it and decide or let the community vote who they think the superhero is for the year, and then we can put this all in play.
All right, very good. It's great to see all of you, PuroClean and our friends at Big Tom's. We're going to take a quick break right here. Coming up next, Lee University Athletics will join us, so stand by for that. Now this word from Baskin-Robbins.
We're talking with Neely Benton Kane with Baskin-Robbins.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
Get home run savings at Cleveland Ford. We're giving you below Ford factory employee pricing plus a $500 Amazon gift card. You pay what we pay and walk away with a gift card. Plus, save big on a new 2024 F-150. Visit clevelandford.com today.
From the fun and games department.
Spring has sprung, and that means the Mix 1041 Spring Home Refresh is back. Each week, we're cracking open the Mix 1041 prize vault, and we'll give away amazing prizes to help with your home refresh. We'll also be giving away a Spring Home Refresh grand prize pack worth thousands of dollars. The Spring Home Refresh is presented by Cleveland Insurance. ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 1013 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 1013 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
This Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute. April is Limb Loss and Limb Difference Awareness Month, a time to focus on preventing amputations and improving lives. At the Vascular Institute of Chattanooga, they are proud to lead amputation prevention and offer innovative treatments that restore blood flow and save limbs. These treatments help them achieve some of the region's highest success rates in limb salvage. Their goal is simple: to save limbs, improve mobility, and help their patients remain independent. If you or a loved one is experiencing non-healing wounds, leg pain, or other signs of poor circulation, don't wait. Call the Vascular Institute of Chattanooga today at 423-602-2750 or visit vascularinstituteofchattanooga.com to learn more about your options. Remember that early detection and intervention can save lives and ensure a healthier, happier future. Trust your care with the VIC Vascular Team. The VIC team offers 6 convenient locations to serve you. They accept self-referrals and provide timely appointments.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Take advantage of our huge holiday savings going on now. Save on Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, and all Mermaid mattress sets at our 11 Mermaid mattress locations.
For today, occasional rain showers this morning and then overcast skies by afternoon, a high of 81 and a low of 66 this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy during the morning, overcast by afternoon, a high of 86 and a low of 70. And then overcast skies on Friday with a high of 85. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 63 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, we do have rain showers in our listening area.
This weather is sponsored in part by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating National Nursing Home Skilled Care or I should say skilled care nursing home week at Life Care Cleveland for over 50 years. Sports is next.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
At Basement and Crawl Space Solutions, we take pride in helping our neighbors protect the foundations of their homes. Now, we're excited to announce our partnership with USS. Together, we bring additional resources and over 30 years experience serving Tennessee homeowners.
We can tackle bigger challenges and deliver even better results. But with the same local team, our customers know and trust.
And we're ready to protect Chattanooga homes now more than ever.
We'll guarantee our best. Call USS.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
How you like this mattress?
Oh, hey, Captain Comfort. What are you doing?
I'm just seeing how my little sidekick likes the new Skechers mattress line.
Are they already available?
Can you believe we got the new Skechers line before GTA 6?
I don't know what that means. I'm gonna go to lunch. Right now, when you purchase an all-new Skechers mattress, save up to $500 and get a free pair of Skechers shoes.
And that's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep locally handmade, hand-delivered.
Mix 1041 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
Magnolia Dental Center of Cleveland wants to welcome you to the Magnolia family, a local dental clinic that uses their God-given knowledge and skills to bless our community through dentistry, checkups and cleanings, fillings and crowns, dentures and partials, emergency dental care, and so much more. Conveniently located at 2190 Chambliss Avenue. Call them at 476-3307 to set up an appointment today for you and your loved ones, ages 12 and up. Free exam and x-ray through March 31st.
Imagine a truck that doesn't just own the road, it dominates it. It's not just about the destination, it's about the journey. And our new GMC Sierra is elevating every moment of that journey for me. It's not just a truck, it's a lifestyle. Don Ledford didn't just sell me a truck. They saw the lifestyle I wanted and they found me that truck.
Finance of Tennessee, Ricky Hens and his staff can help you out if you need cash. Next to Elders Ace Hardware. Braves beat the Nationals last night 5-2. They play again tonight in Atlanta at 7:15, first pitch. And we'll have it right here on Mix 1041. And by the way, pregame and postgame is presented by Cleveland Plywood Company. At the NBA playoffs last night, Pacers advanced. They eliminated the Cleveland Cavaliers. Carmen Lastoria, why don't you stick your head in the camera to celebrate? That's nice of you. Anyway, your Cavs are done. Come on in, Carmen. Your Cavs are done. They were number one seed. What happened? No, come in, Carmen. Come to the microphone. What happened?
Well, a lot of injuries, Steve. I don't like to blame it on injuries, but Donovan Mitchell was playing on one leg, Darius Garland. But credit to the Pacers, they were the more physical team and they advanced. And
they should have had Marty Rowe, obviously.
Can't believe it happened.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so you're out, so stop crying. Let's see. Thunder beat the Nuggets 112-105. They lead 3-2. And tonight, Knicks Celtics winner will play the Pacers. Probably going to be the Knicks. Knicks and Pacers, those great series of the 1990s. So much retro happening right now. It's about right. Knicks and Celtics, 7 o'clock tonight, TNT. Knicks lead 3-1. Jason Tatum, a terrible injury a couple of nights ago for the Celtics. Warriors at the T-Wolves tonight, 9:30 TNT. Minnesota leads 3-1. They could clinch tonight in a sweeping and historic decision. Major League Baseball Commissioner Rob Manfred announced Tuesday that all-time hits leader Pete Rose and Shoeless Joe Jackson, among other players on the permanently banned list, have been reinstated by Major League Baseball. And both are now eligible posthumously for induction into the Baseball Hall of Fame. The NFL continues their announcements on with more games announced Tuesday. 6 of the international games announced, including the Falcons taking on the Colts on November 9th, as if it wasn't bad enough for our Falcons to, just dilute Atlanta. Now we're going to Germany and show them how bad football's played. I'm a longtime Falcons fan. The Bears will play the Eagles on Black Friday. Eagles go to Green Bay on Monday Night Football, November 10th. Now, they'll do the full schedule release tonight, 8 o'clock, and we'll have it on our sister station, ESPN Cleveland, 101.3. Hey, Fruit Loops, you awake? We'll wait.
Yes, boss.
All right, so you got those spring games they announced, is that right?
Yes, so Walker Valley and Bradley have both announced their spring games. Tomorrow night, Walker Valley will be hosting a spring game at 7 o'clock against McMinn Central. I have no idea what you just said. That game starts at 7, $5 ticket to get entered. The concessions will be available. And then next Tuesday night, May 20th, Bradley will be hosting their spring game against Ray County. So you can check those out. Both will be taking place.
Travis Godfrey, Carmen says, here you go with the excuses for your Cavs.
Well,
so you led with injuries.
I mean, if we were at full health, I think it would be a different series. But like I said, I don't want to make excuses.
Oh, no, of course not. You don't want to. John Maupin's the athletic director of Lee University. John, good morning.
Steve, good morning. Thanks for having us.
Great to see you.
Great to be back.
We are spotlighting partners of Lee University Athletics.
That's right. That's right. Today with us, we've got Insurance Incorporated. So we've got Jordy Waller, Andy Williams, and Pam Rowe. Maybe a slight connection there to Lee University Athletics.
Could be.
But glad to have them with us today. They've been longtime partners for us, and like some of our others have just kind of continued to grow as our success as a department has taken off. They've continued to invest, and we were creative this year. We actually entered the NIL space with Insurance Incorporated. They used some of our athletes for their advertisements. I would say NIL as it was meant to be, right? As opposed to some of these others. So it's just been a great partnership, and we're excited to have them here with us today.
I know that Insurance Incorporated would like to put Jordy and Andy in the portal and just see what happens. Right. Sadly, I made a speech that didn't call Jordy a criminal, and I feel horrible about that, Jordy. But Key told me to say it. All right, let's bring them on up.
Yeah.
Jordy, Pam, Andy, it's Insurance Incorporated. Jordy, talk about this partnership with Lee University, buddy.
Well, as John mentioned, we've been supporting Lee and Lee Athletics for multiple years, and Carmen and John approached us this past year about the NIL space, and I guess Lee getting involved, and it excited us, and we were able to help a few student athletes out, help the athletic department out, and get some advertising through that process as well.
That's very, very cool. And here he is, Andy William, Moon River. I actually sing that across parking lots all over Cleveland when I see Andy.
Yes, you do, Steve. I
just
want to say I'm so excited to be here with my favorite morning host,
Thank
Bridget.
Oh, Lord!
I've looked forward to being here with Bridget for a long time, so I just want to say
we're going to get you that hearing aid you've always needed. Go ahead, Andy. God love you. No, my friend Andy Williams. Andy, my goodness, what a wonderful partnership, Lee University.
It is a great partnership. We have a lot of connections with Lee, with employees, families at Insurance Incorporated. So not just Pam, but we have some employees that actually have athletes that currently playing at Lee. We have family members that are at Lee or graduated from Lee. So big connection with the community.
Absolutely. All right, here she is, Pam Rowe, the queen of the Lee Lady Flames.
That's it, yes.
Nah, you and Marty. And how long have you been in Cleveland, you and Marty now?
This is our 22nd year.
22 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And so it seems like a natural connection between Insurance Incorporated and Lee University.
Yep, that's because of me.
Hey, Pam, what do you do at Insurance Incorporated?
I do employee benefits.
So what do you tell business? We got a bunch of business listening right now. What do you do for them?
If you want help with your employee benefits, we're a one-shop place. Basically, we do commercial. Jordy's in charge of that. Andy heads our employee benefits. So we also do personal lines, but as far as employee benefits, we would love businesses to call us for quotes. We can help you with dental, vision, medical, life, all of that.
How do they get in touch with you?
Phone number 423. My personal line is 813-3513, or our main line is 423-472-5051.
The long time number. Jordy, what can you do for people, not just businesses, but at Insurance Incorporated?
Well, as Pam mentioned, we're pretty much a one-stop shop. We can help anybody on an individual basis for home and auto. We can certainly rate your commercial P&C, as well as employee benefits. We do Medicare, so we pretty much handle it all.
Andy, because we know that several insurance agencies really came together, so it's a real powerful combination with Insurance Incorporated.
It is. A lot of partners, a lot of locally owned is what we like to say. We're still locally owned. All the partners are from here in Cleveland, but you had Landmark Insurance, McIntyre and Associates, Ocoee Insurance Services, and then of course Insurance Incorporated, which we are under. But yeah, McIntyre and Associates. So everybody's come together. We have one large agency, and basically that's what they brought me in to do, was to manage the employee benefits division.
Andy was the cherry on top.
Oh, well, that ain't the first time. I guess.
That's right. Well, but so it is. It's really a one-stop shop. Pam and I, head up the employee benefits division. We would love for any businesses that are listening, we'd love an opportunity to look at your employee benefits for sure.
And Bob McIntyre, one of the messiest people that I've ever met. Does he clean up after himself at all?
I tell you what, every time I leave the office, if I'm the last one out, I've got to turn the lights out.
You got to turn the lights out for Bob. Yeah, he doesn't care. And then Jeff Holden. I went to high school with Jeff.
No comment.
Does Jeff, he shows up annually, is that right?
That's
he comes
right.
in about once a year, so it's very nice.
You've got it figured out.
Like you did at Cleveland High.
That's about right.
There you go.
Guys, thank you for what you do in this community, no kidding. And Insurance Incorporated is such a legendary name, and then all of you good people getting together, and some of you not so good, but that's okay. But my dear friends, and we appreciate it very much.
Thank you,
being
Steve.
here.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you, Bridget.
Thank you. I'm sorry, Jordan, I called you a criminal the other day.
No, that's all right.
I don't care.
I've been called worse.
I meant every word of it. Hey, John Maupin, let's go back to you. Part of our segments here are spotlighting coaches and athletes.
That's right. Yep. And brought Coach Evan Spence with me today. He took over as men's golf coach when, and it's times like now I think I was a golf coach. Why did I give that up?
Well, we finally got a good one.
That's right. Yeah, he said easiest shoes to fill in the department. Only one place to go. But he's been leading the team, and last week they advanced from NCAA regionals to the national championship, and so they're one of 20 teams left competing for a national championship. So
hey, Coach, congratulations, Coach Evan Spence. How are you, buddy?
I'm great. Thanks for having us on this morning.
Well, absolutely. So as you get ready for this is a big deal. Tell me about the process and what's going to happen.
Yeah, I think, luckily this isn't the first time we've done this. So this is 5 years in a row getting through this. So we've got a little bit of experience, guys that have been there before. So, this week we're just trying to keep it pretty lighthearted. It's going to be a long week next week. It's a ton of golf.
Where will it be held?
Down at PGA National, West Palm Beach. So we're flying out.
I'm thinking
on
about
Saturday.
going down there, Steve. Somebody's got to do it.
Tell Dr. Khan on his way out to go ahead and pay for your trip. That'd be fine. I'll go with you. Matter of fact, I'll just sign me up.
Hey, let's do it.
I'll call Phil Cook. We'll be fine. Everything's okay.
But yeah, at this point, I think our games are in good shape. I think we have got the game put together. So I think we're just trying to get some rest this week, get out on some pretty good courses. We're going to be able to go out to the honors tomorrow, so that'll be a good treat.
That's cool.
Just be ready to go next
So
week.
they were, after it's 3 rounds, top 7 were advancing, but you got 14 of the top 25 teams in the country. After 2 rounds, they're sitting in 13th place. Yeah. Wow. And then the last round, they had round of the day, and just, I'm wondering if what he said to him after the second round is repeatable, but whatever he said, it got him going, and it was.
I don't know.
No, he's doing a great job, and got them headed in the right direction. And again, 20 teams left competing for a national championship. They're one of them. That's a big deal.
That's a huge deal. Huge deal. Of course, we're talking NCAA competition there. Well, Coach Spence, thank you for being here, and hey, let us know how it goes next week.
Yeah, thank you. We'll do.
Coach John Maupin, John, thanks again. And I think to put a bow on it here this morning, Lee athletics, I mean, as we're in this period now, getting into the summer, but of course a lot going on at Lee this summer. But then as the school year gets underway next fall, there's opportunities.
That's right. Yeah. So we really encourage everybody, if you haven't been to our sporting events, if you come to home events, I think it's a great time for kids and families, and of course, just some beautiful venues to watch games. But of course, this summer we'll have summer camps going strong. All of our sports teams, host camps, and great opportunities for kids in the community. And so we'll look forward to having everybody out on campus soon.
Look forward to it. And, of course, they can talk about the athletic website for Lee University.
Yeah, LeeUFlames.com, and, of course, Go Lee Flames on social media. And you can catch all the action there. And we've got Lee Flames app. They can download that. Just great ways to stay connected.
All right. Thank you all very much. Lee University Insurance Incorporated. All right, we're going to take a break. And our coverage of Lee University is always presented by CHI Memorial.
If you suspect a stroke, call...
Now at Hardee's, My Rewards members get their favorite thirst quencher for just $1, like new handcrafted peach tea and peach lemonade, or any cup of Hardee's ice cold goodness for just $1 when you order on the app.
Competence, integrity, experience. Those are what Logan Thompson's all about.
We're basically a one-stop shop.
Each of us work in a special area of the law.
And it is true that experience counts.
We've been doing this for a long time. It's fun, and you're helping people.
We give back to the community.
A tradition of legal and community service.
We want to keep the ball moving, and we want to treat you with respect.
At the end of the day, you're walking away with peace of mind.
Make them feel welcome, make them feel heard. And so our goal is to show them a path forward, giving them hope.
Mixed Mornings on Mixed TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixedTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixedTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
From the Fun and Games Department.
Spring has sprung, and that means the Mix 1041 Spring Home Refresh is back. Each week, we're cracking open the Mix 1041 prize vault, and we'll give away amazing prizes to help with your home refresh. We'll also be giving away a Spring Home Refresh grand prize pack worth thousands of dollars. The Spring Home Refresh is presented by Cleveland Insurance.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Hardee's Original Bag. 2 full-size favorites, fries and a drink, just $5.99. Or choose 2 double cheeseburgers for just $1 more. A great big bag of original goodness, just $5.99.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it will give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Feels like it, you know, and I think you need to do the upgrade on the furniture.
What? Why?
Well, I mean that mattress on the floor, that lumpy twin mattress on the floor is kind of it's
How
kind of
dare you
embarrassing.
talk about Roger Pickett and Mermaid this way?
Oh, that's
you're throwing him under the bus.
You must took that one home.
What? Well, that's a good point. We've had that a while. Well, Robert, we continue a great week with Bender Realty and Bender. You guys are sponsoring our Spring Home Refresh this week. So let's talk about the prizes once again. We've had an incredible response.
Good, great. Well, we hope so. We do want everybody to call in and register, but we're giving away a patio swing. It's a 2-seater with a canopy over it, and then we're also doing a $250 gift certificate to Bryant's Nursery.
That is so cool. And Gary, Bryant, all of our friends at Bryant's Nursery. Also this week, Robert, you've been bringing agents in, and some of our newer agents. Is that right?
Well, Melinda's not very new.
She's been around a while.
She's an old new.
Yeah.
Right. She's very free. But Melinda Ramage, Melinda, when did you start?
It's been a year and a half.
I was going to say, probably getting close to 2 years.
Said it felt a lot longer to her.
It feels like a lifetime.
Yeah. Well, we were just talking about that, but we won't talk about that.
Melinda Ramage, tell us about yourself.
Yeah, so I am a licensed agent in Tennessee and in Georgia. Been with Bender about a year and a half. Really love real estate.
Yeah, so what brought you into real estate? What made you want to get involved?
I just like helping people, getting to know different people, different personalities, those things. So I thoroughly enjoy that.
Mm-hmm. And Bender Realty, of course, over 50 years, over 55 years. And then what do you make of Bender's place in this community and how they really, talking about helping people, try to help so many organizations?
Absolutely. So we're like a family. It's in my mind, I feel like we are a family as far as Bender goes, but also in Cleveland. So we want to help as many people as we possibly can in every way that we possibly can.
Yeah,
absolutely. And Robert, that really is the feeling at Bender, isn't it?
It is. That's the history has built a reputation of being a part of the community and serving people and trying to do good business. And I mean, we're like everybody. There's good days and bad days, and we were talking about that. Some of the difficulties as the real estate market is evolving again in another change. That right now things are getting difficult. We're having a lot of issues come up and different things, but sales are good, inventory's good, and when you have that situation, you're going to have snags and challenges. So we're there to help work through that and get people through those things and get them to closing and get them to find a house that they love. And it becomes we've got good people that want to learn. We I try to keep them trained and up to date on things changing in the market. So we've got good people, and it makes a difference.
Melinda, we're joined by Melinda Ramage with Bender Realty. What are some things you tell let's say somebody's looking for a house right now? What do you tell that person that says, you know what, we're ready to move? What do you or to look? What do you say to them?
So the biggest thing is to make a list of like what exactly you're looking for. What are your priorities, of course. So we need to know what your priorities are. That's the first thing that we do as far as buying. And then we will make, I want them to know that there is a large inventory. So we need to make sure that we have their favorites at the top. That's the first ones we look at, of course. So, and also, it's an interesting market that we're in. So the home that you love may be on the market for 45 days or it might be on the market for 4 days. So we need to make sure
hours.
that we hours.
We still have some of that.
So
it's interesting.
If you're ready, we need to go.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing.
What about selling? What about the sellers? What do you tell them?
So selling, Cleveland and Georgia are complete opposites. If you're in Georgia, you may be sitting on the market it's a slower market there, of course. Cleveland, again, it's interesting. We may sit on the market for 4 hours and go under contract, or we may be there for 60 days. It just depends.
A lot of that has to do with still price ranges and with the availability and price ranges, and we've still got a lot of people wanting to, like I said, the market has evened out, and people are still trying to live in the day when we were really just, that hot offers. I can pretty much list my house for this and get that price or over asking price. That's kind of going away in some of the price ranges. So we're seeing some back off on that. And like I said, availability in that good price range of 200 to 400, there's still a lot of limitations. So when those things come on the market, if it's a great house, it's gone in hours. It's just under contract. So.
Melinda, let's get your contact information out. Melinda Ramage, Bender Realty. How do people get a hold of you?
So you can reach me at 423-599-1536, and of course at Bender Realty, 423-472-4173. 2173. Just kidding.
Well, I'm just looking at it right here.
He's got a cheat sheet.
You're cheating.
Hey, you know what? Robert, now anything you want to add here? Bender Realty overall?
Just, like I said, hope everybody signs up to win the prizes. We'll be giving away those Friday. And like I said, Bender Realty is here. If we need you, Melinda's available. We've got other agents available to help. But if you need to contact us, stop by our office at 425 25th Street. Call us at 423-472-2173. Visit the website at bender-realty.com. And don't forget property management. We've got one of the largest property management companies in Cleveland, and the same thing we've been doing a long time, and we love what we do, and we love helping people find their place home. So contact our property management department, same office, just down in the lower level, and their phone number is 423-476-5518, and their website is benderrealtypm.com.
And, because I only work at night.
PM.
Oh, wait, that's not true. Property management. Bridget, how do people register for the prizes? And again, before we do it, I'm sure people fell asleep when Robert was talking there. So wake up, guys. Robert, what are the prizes? One more time.
The prizes are a 2-seater porch swing with a canopy on it, and we'll have that available. And then we're giving away a $250 gift certificate to Bryant Nursery.
How do they register, Bridget?
Okay, call or text 423.
Hang on, I got to turn your mic on.
Call or text 423-614-6499. If you're texting in, include your name with that and tell us you want to win the Bender Realty prize.
Robert Bradney, isn't today's sales meeting?
It is sales meeting,
You're going to use her as an example of what not to do on the phone
No,
number?
she will do. She did great. Hey, like I said,
she knows the number.
remember, their thing is their phone number.
Oh, yeah.
They want
That's
them to call them. Now, if they call the office, we'll send them to them, but they put their phone numbers out there.
Bender Realty, bender-realty.com, and we're back in a moment.
This half hour of Mixed Mornings is brought to you by Uri Davis at Candies Creek Farm Bureau Insurance.
This is Uri Davis here at Candies Creek Farm.
At Basement and Crawl Space Solutions, we're excited to announce our partnership with USS. Together, we bring additional resources and over 30 years experience.
We can tackle bigger challenges and deliver even better results to protect Chattanooga homes now more than ever.
Call USS.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
Memorial Day sales event all month long at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Shop over 160 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams up to $14,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 3.9% for up to 72 months. Get employee pricing plus on a new Grand Cherokee. $14,000 off MSRP. Crown CDJR, the better way to buy and service. Visit crownchrysler-dodge-jeep.com.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
Magnolia Dental Center of Cleveland wants to welcome you to the Magnolia family, a local dental clinic that uses their God-given knowledge and skills to bless our community through dentistry, checkups and cleanings, fillings and crowns, dentures and partials, emergency dental care, and so much more. Conveniently located at 2190 Chambliss Avenue. Call them at 476-3307 to set up an appointment today for you and your loved ones, ages 12 and up. Free exam and x-ray through March 31st.